Well, bonjour and welcome to the city of Dijon. Tonight's game for the World Cup European qualifiers is France taking on Portugal here in the city of France. So here you see everyone getting warmed up and ready. This is Group E. Also in this group is France, Montenegro, Hungary and Portugal. The other game this evening playing, and I'll keep you up with those scores, is Hungary and Montenegro. France with 2-0, Montenegro 1-1. And tonight it is France versus Portugal, and Portugal is looking for their first win. All teams are fighting for a slot to go to the World Cup in Philippines, Japan and Indonesia. 32 countries across Europe are playing in this qualifying campaign. 8 groups of 4 across 3 windows, which tonight's game is the second window, and with the last window coming up in June. Top 3 for each group go to the second round, where there will be 4 groups of 6, which these points in these games carry over. So it's very important that both teams try and score as much as they can, and then they'll go on to 6 more games where there'll be 3 more windows this August, November, and then finishing in February 2023, which will make up the 12 European teams in the 2023 World Cup. So a long road, but the fight starts tonight for France, as they are looking to be the favourites, as they are sitting 2-0. They do have a bronze medal in the last 2 World Cup games and a silver in the last Olympic Games. So Portugal are going to have to really play big inside tonight, because the points in the paint is where really they have been letting themselves down, where they're letting opponents score 71% in the paint. So they're going to have their hands full. And number 15, Bastos, number 11, Queiroz and Sasha Bovniak were in single digits, combining for a disappointing 5 points their last game. So their starting lineup for Portugal are gonna have to play it much, much better if they want to compete against France this evening. And back in November, the French played Hungary, and they won that game 78-45. And all the teams, everyone for that team played 20 minutes. But now we'll take a break in commentary to hear both teams' national anthem, Portugal and then France. And now the national anthem of France. Always a fantastic moment for both teams to sing their national anthem, and especially France, as everyone gets to sing along also. So both teams will fist pump and get ready to go. And like I was saying, France did win their last 2 games here. We'll see the other team, which is the 3 referees of tonight: Alexandra Gilic, Miss Viola Georgi, and Mr. Jacobs, which is a crew officiating tonight. That is a top team who will do their best to get this game underway. So France won both of their games in the last window, and they beat Hungary 78-54, and then Montenegro, which was a much tougher game, 73-67, where Long and Codinier were both in double digits and really helped that team win with 5-point games. So tonight will be definitely a difficult one for Portugal. They have their hands full, no doubt, but they will come out strong and give their best shot. They haven't won a game yet, so they would like to get their first under their belt. And we'll probably start to see the starting lineups. And there we have it. I spoke about Sasha Brovniak. Definitely needs to get a good start there. Brito also great, had 13 points last game. And so they will look to push their offense this evening. Queiroz, also number 11, had a great game with 9 rebounds. There's Coach Nuno, who will be directing the ship tonight. So the claps are going in the arena, and France's starting lineup will come up for us. Really lovely atmosphere and a great place to get the games going in this window. And here's the starting lineups. Leberi had 19 points, played both very great games. Long got his, really helped the French team out the last game. Also, Condinier, JT is fantastic down low. So Portugal are going to have their hands full stopping that big fella. But there's the starting lineup for the French. So they'll have their last talks, draw over their players that they're going to go for, and it will be game time here. And there is Coach Codinier drawing up his last plays and moments, and then they'll come out. So France are in the blue tonight, and Portugal are in their away uniform of white. Interesting that they've chosen that. Usually the home team is white, but they wanted to play in their dark blue uniforms. So the floor is being cleared of the last sweat, and referees are coming out, flags are flying, and it's almost game time. Okay, and it is game time. Ball is going up. And Portugal win the tip. Portugal yet in white and France in blue. Ventura go inside, lovely inside and one for Portugal. Way to start the game. Mr. Sasha Brovniak inside, nice left-hand layup. Good start for Portugal. Old-fashioned three-point play, good from the line. Julian brings the ball up for France, gets them set in the offense. Looping pass and out of bounds, a bit careless with the ball. France just need to settle in. Long there. Ventura brings the ball up. Looks to set their offense. Sasha again, the missed left layup, tries his luck. And rebound by Loberry. Long, back to Julian, calls for the screen. France is a little careless with the ball at the moment. Haven't even taken a shot at the basket. 2 turnovers. So hopefully they can just settle into the game. Nevertheless, Portugal on the offensive move again. Shot goes up. Big rebound and push ahead. Berry, nice, gets the tick. It's over the clock for France. First 2 points, Berry. Brito, kick ball, the ball be out of bounds for Portugal. With the shot, nothing but net. Nice little jump shot by him. Portuguese offense looking quite good. They've definitely steadied their nerves. Condinier comes off the flare screen. Nice little jazz move in the air. Good move by Condinier, uses the basket to protect himself. Drive down the middle, Sasha Brovniak. Nice pass, simple. And lovely finish there by Queiroz. Comes off the screen again, looks downhill, passes, little jump shot from the corner, nothing but net. Well done from Julian. Looking much better from France in their offense, really setting good screens, but nice pass down low. And Portugal coughed it up long on the push and transition. Out of bounds, it looks like. Condinier stepped on the line, and another turnover for France. That's the third. Let's have a look. Yep, referee all over it. Tiptoeing that line, and yet again, Portugal's ball. Queiroz passes it off. Brito down the middle. Nice. Hangs in the air. Misses. But gets the rebound. Good hustle by Portugal. With 3 seconds on the clock. They have to throw one up and they get it. Long three by Ventura. Yes, Ventura. Way to know that the clock is running down. And then another turnover, I think, here. Just missed it as we watch that highlight. We'll see it. But it looks like Mr. Sasha Brovniak is doing it on both ends. Hustling, yes. And just off the knee. So JT comes out and Liesser comes in. Number 26 for France. Now the shot goes up, tries his luck. And rebound France, pushing the ball again. The ball slips out of Brito's hands. Wipe your hands off, mate. We need those balls. France has definitely started to settle into their offense now. They'll start with a horns play. Berry looks for the ball. Nice little dumping pass, but just miscommunication between Julien. And another turnover from France. 5 turnovers now. And 2 for Portugal. They don't want to add up these turnovers, because if this game gets close, this is really going to be where it would have cost them. Anyway, Portugal with the ball. Skip pass to Brito, and he gets the soft, friendly bounce. He's got himself going. And a foul called. Look at this lovely skip pass to Brito and a soft touch. His coach there punches the air. He's excited. His team is up 12-7. Lebre hands off to Condinier. Slices down the middle, high off the glass. Lovely finish by Mr. Condinier. Shots goes up for Portugal. Mr. Brito, he is on fire. France better find him. And he's hustling and he just slaps down there. But doing it on both ends, offense and defense. Codinier just needs to look after that ball, but a nice flare screen and set his feet off that screen and hit that one. So good for him. He's on 5 points. And another turnover from France. That's their 6th. And a lot of their turnovers are coming with not even a shot at the basket. Francisco, number 00. The headband there, subbing in. And a little full court pressure here by France. They want to turn it up, speed Portugal up, as they do. Don't know if they're going to get it over. They don't. Good defense by France. They needed that. The coach is very happy. Applauds his team for the full court press. And that should get the crowd into the game. Francisco sets the play. Cordinier with the ball behind the screen. Nice inside pass. And Liesa just misses that off of his fingertips there, and he knows it. Can't get any easier than that. Sasha brings the ball up. Big man with handles. Little pressure. Barosh to the hot hand. Cools off a little bit. Brito and a rebound for France. Francisco Cordinier takes a three, looks it, and a good hustle play by Lang. Francisco looks, misses, big brick, and a hustle play by Portugal, slaps the ball in front, and guess who's at the end of that? Mr. Zero himself, Brito. And France want to talk about it. Timeout. Let's listen in to France. It's timeout.
Hey, on a perdu 7 balles. Non mais quel niveau on a? 5 minutes, 7 balles perdues. Premièrement, ok? Et là-bas, à hauteur systématique, il faut toucher le grand. Brito, on le sait. Là, tu peux pas être là. Si on est en retard, il faut changer. D'accord? On veut qu'il ait tir ouvert, c'est le seul. Après, on attaque. Quand il passe dessous, si on fait lourd tête, oui, déjà, tu ne dois jamais être là. Normalement, la première fois, tu dois être là. Donc, si on fait, toi, Sylvain, tu vas en bord, et on attaque pareil. Et les passes, doucement. Arrêtez de vous mettre des boulets. Faites-vous des passes faciles, ok? Allez, avoir confiance. Continuez la pression défensive, montez. Tranquille, on attaque. On attaque, on est le blanc rouge.
D'accord. Well, my French isn't that good, but I do know that Coach Cordinier is not happy with his team, especially when they're shooting shots like that and they're getting out-hustled by Portugal, and 7 big turnovers in the first quarter. And it's definitely going Portugal's way. So, yep, he wanted a timeout. He wants to talk about it and get his team on the same page. Francisco now will set offense for France. See what they get, what they've drawn up from the timeout. Laberi with the ball. Probes the defense. Looks for his shot, jump shot. Lovely little jump shot by Laberi. It's always nice to get the offense that you want after a timeout, make coach happy. Bastos with the ball. Skip pass. Missed, and a rebound, France. French back with Cordinier. Picked by Laberi. Berry on the other side this time. Same move, pretty much. And foul. He's definitely a big part of the French offense, so it's good to see him get going here as he probes to the middle and just gets slapped down. Good call by the referees. Well, definitely when you're struggling for offense, you want to get your freebies at the line, so Laberi misses the first. And misses the second the exact same way, front of rim. Portugal come back. Portugal taking their time to set their offense. Move the ball around. Drive and a nice spin, but blocked. Tape managed to get his hands on it there, number 22. tough defense there by France. Out of bounds, but 0.1, so I don't even know if they can catch. I've just got to tip this. But France are all over it. Nice little pass, and jump shot, easy money from Mbai, the captain. Portugal now. Just throws the ball up there, but they managed to get it back. And Codinier with a big rebound as he brings the ball and pushes the offense behind the back, through the legs, crossover. And Portugal have had enough. Void toss. Codinier will come out, and that's easy for the referees to call when they slap over the wrist. Nice shot. Mbai rolls in and out. France doing a much better job getting second chance opportunities. And a bad miss, but another good rebound blocked by the rim. And Portugal come up with the ball. And a foul. Yes, there just gets blocked by the rim. He really needs to jam that one home, and just gets hit in the face. This Georgi referee is all over it. Barbosa here with the ball, passes, gets it back. Portugal moving the ball very nicely. Another miss. Francisco pushes the ball, and a nice, easy layup for France. Exactly what they needed before the time runs out of the first quarter. So France have managed to settle into the game. And there's the score of the first quarter, 15-17, Portugal up. And here the first quarter stats: 100% from the free throw line. They've only been once. 6 from 7, 86%. Shooting the three, both teams aren't really shooting a great clip. And here will be the best plays of the first quarter. No doubt it will be Mr. Zero himself, Brito. Definitely got off to a hot start as France turned over the ball 7 times. And we see Mr. Laberi got the offense going for France. And Codinier, nice move. But it's good to see France is settling in and their main players stepping up, and by their captain getting his jump shots as well. And just really getting the crowd into it. They started off kind of shaky, France. It's not how you want to start the game. And coach from France said, timeout. Let's have a chat about it and reorganize ourselves, and they have. So, way to get back into the game. It's a long, long game. It's the end of the first. So we see some more highlights. But the first quarter was definitely won and played very well by the Portuguese. Then scan for all the live stats and more online FIBA app as well, and to get all the scores from today and over the weekend's games. I definitely have the app. And then Hungary and Montenegro, who are also in this group. Hungary's losing, 42-56. But we are back with our action for the second quarter. Francisco again with the ball. Gets pulled up, looks for it. Mbai. Nice little pass and by. Goes long off the 3, and a good rebound by Portugal. Barbosa waits for the offense to be set. Four seconds on the clock. Portugal have to put up something or a prayer. And they do. It hits rim, but France gets the rebound. And Francisco pushes the ball yet again. Little jump shot. And a miss by France. And yet again, Portugal doing a great job keeping France to one tough shot and a rebound. Eminetti comes out. And here comes this full press by France, which they were successful before. Let's see if, yep, Portugal break the press. But they turn over the ball, and here comes Francisco with the easy layup. So they're successful with the full court press, 2 for 2, and yet again, here they go, turn over the ball. And out of bounds, Tape there with the hustle. France turning up the heat. And nice little layup there, as we see from the full court press, working well for the French. Now they choose to go long with the press. Nice little spin move. Baseline by number 20, Delgado. I need that move in my repertoire, that's for sure. That was lovely. Berry sets the screen. It's wide open. They look him off. Jump shot. Nice little jump shot from number 33. An easy layup, right answered back by Portugal. Francisco sets the offense, and a good still, and Miss Georgie gets run over. She takes a deep breath. She didn't come for a wrestling match, she came to referee. She takes a deep breath. And we'll watch the replay, she'll love that when she re-watches the game later on this evening. Down low, Liberty, nice. He doesn't miss many of those. Left-hand layup. Simple offense for France, and the coach is asking for a foul. 6 points from Liberty, 3 from 3. Nice little layup, push out. Rejects the 3. Brito. 3 seconds on the clock, looks to put up a rainbow shot, and they miss, and they get a rebound. Delgado with a tough rebound and put back. Betty again, Francisco looks to shoot the 3, long rebound by Brito, brings the ball up, he's the hot hand. Quite aggressive, wide open lane, but a nice block shot and a push by France, quick in the corner. Bang, nothing but net. Timeout, Portugal, it's their turn. They want to talk about it, because France is starting to get their groove on here in the second. Just gets his fingertips to that, and the Berry, and this really ignited their offense. Look at this, Lake comes over. Great defense by Tape. And then they push, and coach wants to talk about it. Let's listen in to the Portuguese timeout.
Temos 0 faltas. Temos para a bola em transição que damos.
Well, basketball is a game of runs, and France have pushed their run forward to be up 24-23, last 6 minutes here. Bosa looks to probe, nice layup, and just gets the foul. France aren't happy about it. But when you make that big diving slap down, as Michel says nope, no foul. Ventura gets a trip to the line, 2 freebies. Makes the first. Goes 2 for 2. France trying to get something going here. The ball is sticking with one man. Pass to the corner. Nice little crossover. By. Good movement in the corner and a good tough rebound, but sadly Ventura steps out of bounds. But good hustle, but he's saying, hey, referee, I got hit in the eye on that one. As you see it there, but either way, France gets the ball back. Nice hang in the air layup, but Betty all over it, hanging in the air for the rebound. Portugal back, and they get Brito the ball. Nice little cut down, but hands everywhere. Defense, and by nice pass, layup. Definitely France has turned up their defense, turning into easy transition offense, as we see the layup there. Grabs his hamstring. Defense definitely still turned up. Tarpe's been everywhere. Go-go gadget hands and feet there. Kicks the ball. Good minutes. Monsieur Tarpe. Sadly, that man is going to have to come out too. Looks like he tweaked his hamstring maybe. Julian, number 83, will come in for him. Brito, ball in the corner, step back, thinks about it, gets the ball back. Oof. Oh, what a great smart play by Brito. There he has 11 points, 5 from 10. He's the man of the hour for Portugal. Nice no-look pass in the corner, and by great three-point shot. A no-look pass by Condinier. Toro, nice little baseline pass and a bank shot from Sasha Brovniak. Big man finishing low, tough finish by him. Condinier with the ball and a foul off ball. Looks like he's coming with the bloody mouth there. He's saying, how was I the foul? I think an elbow in his face. Diego sadly will have to sub and be seen to, as he was either bitten his tongue or lost a tooth. Either one is very sore. Condinier doing the electric slide here. There he goes. By gets the ball in. And an elbow, and they're gonna call offensive. Hey, at this rate, everyone's going to be needing a physio. Lots of elbows, lots of hands. It's quite a physical hall. Berry gets the ball. Condinier gets it back. This has been their go-to. He sizes up 3, but guess who's on the ball? The Berry can't keep a hold of it, but hey, he's working very, very hard for the French, the men in blue. Ten turnovers, and Portugal have added up a few as well at 8. It's probably that full court press as it's back on a little bit here. Ventura hands it off, gets it back. Looks for the hot hand. Brito. Nice left hand layup. Queiroz uses the glass. And we have a tie game. Out of bounds off of Portugal. The French get to reset. They have 12 seconds on the clock. So he just comes off the Portuguese leg. Nice little baseline jumper, miss. Portugal with a big rebound. Barbosa waits for the offense to set. Calls for the screen. Great defense there. He was ready for the pick and roll. Julian. Look at this, he just gets in the way. But I think they called kick ball. Way to anticipate the pick and roll. And Bahay with a great steal down it. And Condinier pushing the ball. Captain doing it all. Nice little fake and uses the glass. Condinier is getting himself going. Nice finish. I'm a fan of him. Some really lovely moves in the paint. And the French defense, yet again, helping them turn over the ball. Look at this steal and buy, nice. And a little fake and finish by the man in the headband. Long back in. Julian brings the ball up, looks at pass, nobody open. And Bai brings the ball to the corner. 4 seconds, and I think there might be a travel. Yep. Referees are all over it, just like I am. I'm not sure you know, in my spare time, I think I'm a referee. Okay, Portugal sets their offense. Look to go inside and out of bounds. Really great minutes from that man, captain number 2, everywhere. Just getting his hands and steals, and he definitely deserves a rest. But actually, no, it's a timeout by France, and let's listen to the French, what they have to say.
Mathias, donc sur la main droite. Là, je vous accède par là, d'accord? Amat ici. Nico là, d'accord? Tout à l'heure, ils sont sortis avec lui. Ils sont sortis avec lui. Donc là, tu fais vraiment l'écran ici. Là, tu viens là. Et après, tu peux pénétrer. Là, et après, tu pénètres. Nico, tu sors juste derrière. Mathias et Amat ici. D'accord? En tout temps, c'est possible que ça s'ouvre. Fais attention avec le joueur d'accès. D'accord?
Well, either team's shooting the 3 not very well, really. France 3 from 12 and Portugal 2 from 11. So definitely the 2 pointers, as we see Lebedi with the nice tip. The layups is definitely what both teams are successful at. But France took a timeout there. This Mr. Correa used his timeouts very well. Cordinier is definitely the man with the ball as he probes, and an offensive foul, a screen, and it's long. He's not very happy with that, but referees are all over those moving screens. Mr. Long, no long screens, please. Here it goes. Let's see where it was. Is it moving? Yeah, just a bit of shuffling. Barbosa passes it off inside. Nice little dump pass. Uses the basket to protect himself. Queiroz, well done. Nice finish. Portugal are really taking their time to set their offense. They're not rushing, they're setting great screens. Long hands it off, waits for the screen. Julian looks inside. And tough finish. Earns himself a trip to the line. He's Lieser. Yep, definitely a foul, just draws that hand down. Free throws are important here as the game starts to come. Yep, heard it, nothing but net. Lovely, 2 from 2. Free throws are so important when the game comes down to the line. And another full court press here. Got to get it over. And they do. Barbosa with the ball. Sets their offense. Gets it back. Four seconds on the clock. Great defense by the French. And coach said, hey, I want to travel. No moonwalking around here. But either way, they get the turnover. And we'll have a last look at the basket in the first half. Codinier will have the ball. See what he's working with through the legs, and a foul. Bastros says, hey, we've got one to give. I'm going to give it. You're not going to embarrass me with those moves. 4.8 on the clock. Julien, nope, goes back door. Lovely. Codinier just before the time ends. Fantastic by those two. And that man there, number 13, look at that backdoor, quick release before the clock runs out. Mr. Codinier, well done. Definitely the man of the first half. So there we have it, 37 to France, 33 Portugal. France has definitely pushed back and managed to get themselves a little lead before the half. Well, hopefully, yep, here comes our stats. I spoke about the three-point shot not really going down well for both teams. Free throws only getting to the line 3 times, and the rebounding game going to France 15 to 13, and the turnovers only 6. I think there should be a little bit more. But Codinier with 8 points, and Brito was the hot hand for Portugal, and France just managed to push back and managed to push that full court press and turn Portugal over. As we'll see, the best players of the first quarter, no doubt, will be this guy. I said he was flying through the air. Electric slide, slipping on the floor, and moves, razzle dazzle, and nice passes. So definitely France would look to him in the second to get themselves going. And the Portuguese did very well in setting their offenses, I thought. They just took their time. They didn't let France rush them at all. They just have to kind of take care of the ball in the second half in the full court press that France would put them in and turn them over and rattled them. But they definitely hustled. They forced France into one tough shot and big rebounding, but France managed to just ignite their offense from their defense and get the crowd into it. Definitely a tough physical game. Even the referees are getting knocked over. So it's definitely anyone's game, but France just managed to get themselves going. And as we see a nice backdoor to Brito, who is leading all scores with 11. And Brito, this was a nice move, stayed with it, and a nice high arcing finish. Portugal looking like a completely different team than I watched when they played Montenegro and also lost against Hungary. So they're definitely trying to go for their first win, and they're doing all the right things, playing tough, playing hard, and that's exactly what they're going to do if they're going to have to get back into this game. So we'll take a quick break, go get yourself a cup of tea, and be back for the second half.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Another couple of baskets here, and this one could get interesting. Bacco rolling down the middle, back-to-back dunks for Ismail Bacco. That is what he can provide.
Shot clock ticking down. Oh, lovely pass. There's magic in the Montenegrin air. Dino Radoncic with the razzle-dazzle assist.
To the right side, Musa brings it out, goes left-handed, throws it up, and it's a throwdown. Beautiful interaction. Great pass from Musa.
Baseline mishandled, Musa pass. Gonna put this up. The halfway line is good. Gordon here announces himself in tonight's game.
Ukraine attack, but look at this right down the middle. Off the rebound, coast to coast, flying through the air. Crashes it one-handed. Holy cow.
Turn down, goes straight to the middle. Bobic gets stopped, goes inside. Oh, nice spin, watch out. Simon Briganda throws it down on the baseline.
German league here, he is putting it up from three-point range, a little bit long. They got to hurl it, and they put it up. Oh, it goes in! What a play! Maybe, just maybe, that'll be the spark for Poland in the fourth quarter. Gorbac.
To feed it inside, and Latvia continue to be the soft at getting the ball in the paint. Oh, that thunderous right hand rains down, and he's enjoying the action.
They would try to get a steal. Here's Kuzminskis. He puts it up, and can you believe it? From half court, Kuzminskis adds insult to injury. And look at that. Kuzminskis, this is why he practices that shot every single day.
No options, so they're going to resettle and recycle. Sunsha. Oh, what a pass. Larkin gets the easy two, but the ability to pass the ball and move off it.
fade away. Rainbow, nothing but air. And splash. So good job by Mr. Labelli. He will come out, no doubt, will start again. He started in the first and is definitely a tough player to defend. So France have done very, very well to come back in because they didn't have a good first quarter, but the second quarter was all about their defense and turning up the heat as Coach Collet called a timeout and was very animated and very angry and got his team on the right track. So both teams are back out warming up for second half action. There we see the leaders. I talked about Corminier. Flashy hairband with the braids. Number 30 with 8 points also. And there Julian with 3 assists. And we've already spoken about that man. The hairband and the hair out, number 99. He's definitely doing his job today. So the French are ready for the second half. I'm Zania Stewart, your commentator for this evening. Here to have some fun and talk about some great basketball in this World Cup qualifiers. And there's Portugal, we spoke about Brito and the various guys getting the work done. But this is an important win for France if they want to become and stay at the top of the table. They're 2-0 right now. They're trying to go for 3-0 and get their spot in the second part of the World Cup qualifiers. It is a long road. Like I said, this is the second window. There's Mr. Brito with 11 points. This is the second window in this qualifier, and the third will be coming up this summer in June. And 3 of the top teams will go to the next round. So it's a long journey, but France is 2-0 and is going to look to push here to get 3-0 to make sure that their spot in the top 3 is sealed. But the way Portugal have been playing tough, they're going to make it hard for them, and they're looking for their first win. So anything can really happen and all to play for. And then what's also important is the points margin, because the teams who make it to the next round will take these points as the flags go back and forth, meaning they'll take the points back to the next round. So that's exciting. It's all to play for. You don't want to just, you know, lay down and die. You want to make sure that you play hard to the very end. So flags are going, and we'll wait till it's time for the third quarter action.
Qui nous prend. Et 17. Normal. Axel Julien. Derrière. Vous pouvez faire main à main avant. Ahmad, tu restes là. Axel, Ahmad. Ici. On va le jouer comme un pick and roll normal. Là. D'accord. Et là, tu t'enfonces. Et tu vas avoir Axel qui va revenir derrière, Ahmad et Mathias qui va rouler vite. D'accord? Bon écran. Allez, go. Le blanc rouge.
says Mr. Referee, showing that's what we need for the game. Nice basketball, and as the teams speak their last words by coach and draws up the plays that they would like. French are out first in the blue. And here come the Portuguese in the white. So France want to stick with their tough, hard-nosed defense, and the Portuguese want to just pretty much do what they've been doing pretty well, taking their time on offense, setting their style and their offense. So we're ready for third quarter action. Cameraman getting involved. Here we are in the third quarter. France versus Portugal, 37-33 in the FIBA World Cup Qualifiers 2023. The man of the hot hand in the first quarter. Brito rims in and out. Heat check, that's for sure. But they get exactly what they want. Portugal, bad defense from France. Codinier decides that's not a shot from him, passes it out, gets the rebound and put back. Big time, Codinier. Great timing around the rim. Portugal, and a foul, sadly. Puts his hand in. Codinier. And look at this extra effort and great timing by that man there. Manages to dunk it in. Pretty tough rebound. Ventura with the ball. Nice little pass down. Big man finishes, soft touch. Mr. Sasha Rovniak, left-hand layup. Easy layup from Julian. Ventura dribbles in, decides to bring it back out, looks for Mr. Sasha, misses this time, the left-hand layup, no foul. And a smart foul by Portugal to stop the play. There we see the miss, and the nice layup, who's not missing, from France. And back in the game, captain of the French team with the ball, looks inside. Good defense, hands everywhere, and they manage to turn France over, and they were on offense, and Brito down the middle, big foul. And are they asking for intentional? No, played at the ball. Pain, and they're going to talk about it. The referees are going to have a little walk to the screen where they can replay and review the last play to see if it's an intentional. So we'll listen in as he will be mic'd up, and we can listen to what they have to say. Don't know if we'll hear in, but I think this is going to be kind of hard, but he does make a play at the ball, but he gets all arm. So it'll be definitely a decision for the referees to check all angles as we get to see multiple camera angles, and it's a quick decision. Well done, referees. Let's not hold up this game. I love when they do that. Thank you. And they have gone for... Let's see if nobody lines up at the free throw line. It's an intentional. And they've gone for a common foul. Brito to the line to add to his High-scoring game. Lovely little free throw there. Good finish. Nice, gets a soft roll. Brito now with 12 points, top scoring. There we see Collignier just probing and gets that foul. It's Georgi with the foul. Easy for her to call, right in front of her face. And by with the ball. Got stuck, looks for help. Collignier, man of the hour, finds it, gets the ball back. Hot hand here, 4 seconds. He's got to look to put the ball up, and he does. And misses, but tough rebounding from France. And lovely little finish, and kind of wants the foul. And a good defensive stop. Wow, didn't even have time to say who scored it. Here he is, but good stop. And he goes back again to see if he can get another one, but misfooting. Puts up a prayer, but here come Portugal. Let's see what they can get. Ventura sets the offense. Sasha comes for the screen. Down the middle, big man. He's asking for a foul, but they're not going to give it to you. Here comes Collignier, down the middle, nice, and one. Great defense from France into their offense is exactly what they had in the first half. Nice finish by Mr. Yes. Sasha there, asking for the foul, but he just has that offhand swings, so he doesn't get the foul. But a lot of contact. But referees play on, and Portugal would like a timeout.
Sasha, bom bloqueio aqui. Presta atenção, Sasha, é para ti fazeres isto. I know, that's why we are doing this. Okay? So we got Brito here. Quero que passes e que te desinteresses da penetração. Não quero que ataques a penetração. And then Sasha is gonna do this. Instead of rolling, you're gonna pick Brito. Flare. For the flare. Quem é que está aqui neste canto? És tu, Queiroz. Estás ali. Então, limpa. Mas é importante que tu subas pouco. So you pick and you roll a little bit, and then you pick the switch for Brito to do it. Não, quero isto. Que é para castigar a troca. Amarante is gonna go. E aqui atacas. Vai, vou tiro, bora.
Well, the Portuguese called that timeout with this 8-point lead. They don't want it to get any more out of hand. And coaches managed to draw up a play. 12 assists for the French, and both teams now tied up at 13 turnovers as we see the clock winding down. And Collignier tipped the shot, and a good tough rebound and finish. France doing the extra effort, and this is where they're going to win this game. And a free throw as well. And a full court press. Ventura passes the ball off, gets it back. Screen. And by good defense, backdoor, and a baseline ball. Everyone's touched it. Who's going to score it? A couple seconds left. And great rebound by Sasha Brovniak. Fantastic offense. Tough defense, pretty much playing 24 seconds. That's really tough to play. No foul. Big screens being set. And Here come Portugal and managed, nice little fake. Brito lines one up, misses, is finally cooled off in the second half. Misses that shot, in and out. And by sizes up. And a nice little runner and hook, and wants the and one, but doesn't get it, but tough inside by the captain. And by Ventura looks for the jump shot and misses. Pushes the ball now. Nice little handoff, and by fakes it, layup. And Cordinier is pretty much doing it all. If he's not scoring, he's dropping little dimes. Look at that. Right on the money for Mbai to score an easy layup. Game's getting away from Portugal now. But Mr. Sasha is there on time for his layups to cut it back within 9. Julien. Cordinier has the ball a lot. Will probe, will play, will cross over, and will dunk it down the middle and let the crowd know who came to play tonight. I love it. Crossover. Yes. He is definitely playing fantastically for the French. Unstoppable. They have nothing for that man but let him go and take off. Cordinier, 12 points, 4 assists. He is doing it all tonight, enjoying his play and trying to get the crowd on their feet. Laberi is back in the game, number 99 on the ball. Brito tried another one. He's now 0 from 3 from the three-point line. But you know who is bringing it hot and heavy. Cordinier with the foul, hit to the head. Julien will take a break, and Francisco will come in. And a block there. Delgado just gets in the way. Nice free throw. Lazier is doing a great job. Tough finishes down low and tough catches as well, putting pressure on the Portuguese defense. Earned a trip to the line and scored both free throws. Important as he gets to take a rest. Well deserved, my guy. Enjoy that rest. You deserve it. And JT, number 14, will come in for that man there as he gets his rest. Here comes the full court press. They're going to get it over. They do. Barbosa gets the ball back. Portugal look for something. 5 on the clock. Imenti had to put a prayer up, and that guy Laberi has been working hard on both end long, looks for the long 3 and hits it. Beautiful offense and tough defense, really turning it up. 6, Barbosa gets the three-point line and stops the bleeding. Francisco passes to Libery, off to Codinier. Libery tries his luck at the three-pointer, and he's on fire too. The French really opening up this lead now. The basket is just getting big for everyone. Everyone's taking a shot and scoring, but really it's their defense. I think their defense has really turned up and really won them this game, or this lead, should I say. Brito trying to find something, step back. It's not going to be good for him. That's 0 from 4 in this half. Maybe get something to the rim, something easy. What he was getting in the first half, the three-point shot is not falling for him. And he's deserved his sit down with his double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds. Is Konate also subs in, number 94. Francisco sadly kicked the ball over. And it will be a turnover as he says, my bad, it is. Off your foot, sir. And you can't get it back. Okay, Portugal need to get something good at the basket. France extend their defense and get the turnover. Konate finds Francisco, settles their offense, crosses over, looks for a pass, but Berry turns down the three and a turnover. Bit of showboating and not playing simple basketball. And a three, come off, and French ball. I think the Portuguese are looking to shoot themselves out of this 60-44 deficit, and it's just not working for them. I think they need to just take their time, get their offense set like they did in the first half, and get looks at the two-point shot, because it's definitely not from the three. But anyway, we'll listen in to the French timeout. Well, lovely scenes there in the crowd as they got their hands up, waving and clapping. Full house this evening, and that's exactly what you want, is the national team are in your city to play. You want everyone to support, and here we see Barbosa with that three as they needed something, but Lebelli has his own idea of three-point shooting as well. He's having a great night along with his mate Codinier. Francisco sets the offense long, looks to go into Lebelli. Berry takes his time, long, thinks about it. 6 on the clock. Step back. Misses, and a tough rebound. And Barbosa will set their offense. And another turnover. Their defense is definitely, as he throws it up and misses the dunk. Lebelli, how could you do that to me? Easy money, sadly, who misses, and Portugal with a good rebound, getting back on defense, but Francisco is everywhere, his hands. And behind his back, Laberi bailed him out. France just need to take their time and set here as Francisco says 2 down. Was 2 down, a pick and roll. JT wants the ball there, and he does. Good, tough rebound. They're missing the big fella on the roll, but he gets his points by the rebounding. Pretty much the shot clock and the clock is the same time. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, and they decide to shoot one up, and that is not smart. If he looks up, he'll see Laberi underneath, and a nice little soft touch to finish the 3rd quarter. Mr. Laberi, well done. Missed the dunk, but you won't miss the layup. Well, there's the end of the 3rd quarter, 64 to the French, 44 to the Portuguese. The French have opened up a 20-point lead, and no doubt by Mr. Laberi and Cordinier, and they're shooting a much better clip from 2, 79%, and the 3 hasn't really been going for Portugal, shooting 3 from 19. That was definitely not in the game plan. They need to go back to shooting the 2-pointers, and as they're shooting a high percentage. But for me, and we'll see, the best plays of the 3rd quarter is all about the French defense. I really think Mr. Cordinier himself has had a great game so far, but their defense turned into beautiful, easy layups like that, and really turned over the Portuguese and made them rush. And where in the first half they took their sweet time, got into what they wanted, but the French have turned up the heat, and they're definitely ready to cook in the kitchen. And I am very impressed with how quick that 20-point lead was turned on, and no doubt as that little dime to Mbaye was all about the French today. They've got the crowd in it also helps. And that was that lovely highlight dunk by Cordinier. And there you see, download the app for the World Cup qualifiers. I've got it on my phone. You get all the information, all the highlight videos, all the stats that you need for these games coming up over this weekend and coming up over this next year. So don't forget to download that or go online and see the latest scores. So Long brings the ball back in for France, and we're ready for the 4th quarter action as Francisco brings the ball up for France. Jete with a nice strong move, but misses. Let's have a look. Yep, gets slapped. Ravado with the foul. And Jete will earn a trip to the line. 2 freebies. Let's see how good his free throw is. Lovely. Follow through into the net. He gets the soft touch for the second. Ventura gets the ball back. Strong defense again by the France, but gets a little soft touch. Ventura passes the ball back. The defense is swarming everywhere. They're all over the place. And they imagine to... Did they turn the ball over? No, he's out of bounds. So the Portuguese have 3 seconds. Look, I think his foot, yep. Good call, referee is all over it. They have 3 seconds now. Let's get a look at the basket. And they do, and they get it in, but blocked by Laberi. And Long brings the ball up. Cross-court pass. JT working hard down low, wanting the post up, rejects it. And a nice turnaround, soft little hook there by JT as he is heating up down low. I love a little post play. Portugal have a free shot, and Ventura just getting a little frustrated as they can't see the ball go through the net, and France with the ball back. Yeah, look, and just a push in the back of Liberi. Long now, waits, tries to look for Liberi. Takes his time, waits for the screen. Good defense by Queiroz, managed to poke that one out. .8 seconds, so France need to look for something quick. Get the ball in. Francisco plays, gets a running, doesn't get a shot up, and it is a shot clock violation with Francisco in the baseline, hurt his elbow. Shrug it off, and good defense by Portugal there, with time running down. Barbosa looks off, 3 in the corner. Bastos misses, and Cornier has it. Nope, rejects it. And guess who's there to clean it up? Mr. Liberi. I'm a fan, sir, working very, very hard for his team. Portugal, timeout, they want to talk about it. Great hustle there by Konate. Should have maybe took the layup, but either way, hustle play. We'll give him that steal, and we'll listen in to the Portuguese timeout.
Depois há outra coisa. Tudo bem, ele veio. Fez passo para trás, quase parecia Globetrotters, caralho. Vimos para trás e damos uma sarrafada, caralho. Foda-se. Muito bem, jogas 5, Ventura. Joga, né? Dá a bola ao Daniel e jogamos os indiretos. Se não sacarmos nada dos indiretos, passamos uma bola interior. Acabou-se. Demos uma bola interior no Daniel ou no Queiroz e damos espaço para ele jogar. Está bem? Sim? Vamos embora.
Well, it's a 26-point lead, and it's just getting out of hand. Portugal just want to have a chat about it, but it's all the hustle plays and the tip and the extra possessions and hustling that has really got this 26-point lead up for France. But they just need to take care of the ball and just be a bit careful, but Liberi, no doubt, will help them with that. Barbosa here with the ball. No, excuse me, Ventura. Kick. Portuguese get it. Nice, tough layup. Ventura bumps off Francisco, says, get off me. I'm scoring this. So good, strong move by him. Long calls the ball. Francisco needs to fix his hairband and gets fouled. So they knock his hairband off into his eyes as the Mexican wave, or the French wave, shall I say, is going around the arena. Nice cross pass to Tape. Gets the ball in, goes back to Long. Francisco lines one up down the middle. 3 for him. Nobody in his face, so why not give it a go? And the defense does not turn down at all. Queiroz with the ball, probes, waits for the handoff. Ventura looking to pass. Jump shot, that's all very, very disappointing as his hands. Queiroz says, hey, I don't know what else to do. And it's just getting a bit out of hand for Portugal. France's defense is smothering them and really giving them nothing. No clean looks to the rim. Long waits for the pick. Passes it on. Francisco tries another one from the corner. Why not? Back-to-back threes by the man himself, Francisco, for 3. Ventura passes it on. Queiroz. Brito, that man's definitely gone quiet in the second. Ventura looks, goes inside and has to get bailed out by a foul. Long puts his hand up and says, my bad. Had to stop the ball coming in. French are on their feet. Drums are going. They're winning. Brito step back for the 3 and still can't buy one. And they get a rebound. Sasha Brovniak asks for the ball back. Nice, tough layup, and he gets the foul. He's having to work very, very hard for his points here. Baseline drive gets him off of him and uses the rim to protect himself and earns a trip to the line and a foul on Jete, and that's his 3rd. Emiete is in now, number 16, as Mr. Sasha scores his first free throw. And the second. Okay, the French go inside to Jete. Probes, nice hook, left-handed, soft touch, big man down low. Love a post move. I'm a post player myself. And Jete says to Mrs. Georgi, hey, where was the foul? But let me see, look, your hand is under there, and she's not having a bar of it. Yep, foul, easy. Sasha with the ball. Brito trying to get a layup and a running and still can't get that to go. He's definitely gone cold. But this man, oof, heat check. Francisco, he's hit his last 2 threes. Portugal now trying to get something going, something easy, but they've got 9 seconds to go. But the defense is everywhere, and another turnover. The French are really making it very, very difficult. Look, help defense there. The body is there by Francisco. You can't score over number 14, Jete. So the defense has really, really won this game. As Francisco, well done, that man. You deserve your rest and your high fives. You've played hard today. And Julian will come in, number 83. Nice little... The Portuguese are pretty much given up now. You can't have number 22, Tape, dribble down and then an easy dime to Jete. Long on the ball. Hands off, 12, looks for a three-pointer, but a rebound. And we know 3 lines up, down the middle. Long from long range, well done. They want to talk about it. Another timeout because it is getting out of hand. Look at this. Sets him feet straight down the middle. Nothing but nets. Portugal timeout. We'll listen in.
Let's make it simple in offense. I'm not gonna talk, não vou falar na defesa, estamos a dar umas abebas do caralho, pá. Foda-se, estamos preocupados mais com o ataque, estamos a falhar e esquecemos que temos que fazer um trabalho defensivo, pá. Simplificamos no ataque, Zé. 10, lugar baixo. Está bem? Lugar baixo, para trabalhar ali o pick-and-pop do João. Se vires que eles continuam a defender o pequeno, pode jogar voltas com o bloqueio de Sacha, vamos buscar o pequeno primeiro, está bem? Se não, 10, lugar baixo. 10, malta, vamos embora, hein? 4 minutos, vamos embora, vamos, 4 minutos, vamos. Vamos, bora.
Well, we heard the Portuguese there say, let's keep it simple. Let's make the offense be easy and simple for us to score. They're making it so difficult. But you know what's making it difficult is the French defense, as they play their guitar and dance. And they deserve it because they have been top-notch from top to bottom. Last 4 minutes here in 11 seconds. Portugal's ball. And the full court press for sure does not turn down. Brito hasn't got himself going here. Goes inside and Sasha Provniak misses an easy bunny. He doesn't miss many of those. And a good tough rebound by Jete. Julian looks for the post play. Probes, jump shot, good by Konate. It's the offense for France. Brito looks down the three-point line because he has missed a fair few. He's now doubting himself. Tough defense yet again. Julian with the offensive push down the middle. Turnover. And a three-point shot finally goes in for Portugal. Needed that to stop the bleeding. Julian hands off to Long as they set their offense. Julian thinks about it, over the head. Long now. Misses, but gets his own rebound. Skips the ball, Julian. And France just outworking Portugal, really just digging them deeper and deeper in the grave, getting second and third opportunities at the rebounding game. As you see, Jete just get hugged by Sasha Provniak. Julian finds Long, bumps one step back, shot lovely by Long, looking like, oh no, excuse me, that's Tape, number 22. But I like that move. Nice Dirk Nowitzki move. But here comes Portugal. Probes down low. Tough baseline shot and misses. Konate with the offensive push. Kicks out Julian for 3. Fantastic basketball right now from the French. Just everyone touching it. It goes in and out. They're driving and then kicking and shooting the 3 very, very well this quarter. Portuguese drive, goes inside. Sasha's working hard and misses, and probably a little frustration. And down low by the big man, JT. That was very unselfish play by Konate. Could have taken it himself, but just hands it off right there at the end to the big man who's playing well also. Barbosa waits for it. 3 in the corner. Finally gets one. And Brito in the second half has really disappeared. Has played so well in the first, was unstoppable, but hasn't hit a shot. And Julian says, oh, heat check. It's very important. We talked about this earlier, points. And Brito finally gets a layup. We talked about points in this group, carrying on over to the second part of this tournament and qualifiers, so it's important you score as much as you can. Usually it's respectful not to, but points is a big deal, so that's why you see them shooting. And lovely little layup. Konate has played some really solid minutes off the bench from that guy. There'll be 2 plays left here. Barbosa with the ball. I don't know if you want to dribble it out. He's saying, coach, what shall I do? Coach is saying, go ahead, go play. Sasha, nope, skip. Brito has really been struggling, and they don't look to shoot a last shot. So there we have it. The French really turned up the defense after the first quarter of jitters to win this game. 94-56. Fantastic win by the French at home in Dijon. The fans are on their feet and waving their flags. Well deserved. Thumbs up. Konate for sure was the man of the night. I thought he was fantastic. Razzle dazzle, finishing, shooting 3s. But really, it was a team effort from this French. We couldn't really stop anyone at one point. I felt like Laberi had a fantastic game also, and the Portuguese had no answer for the French defense. So they go into the middle and will no doubt clap to the crowd because they have been fantastic this evening. As Kanye has a nice little dance. He ended up finishing with 12 points, actually. Laberi with 15, which was fantastic. I thought he did a really good job. But everyone played this evening. All 12 players hit the floor and all 12 players scored. So that just showed you this French team is something definitely special about them, especially when their defense is as hot and heavy as it was. And there it was. The 3-point shot for Portugal really killed them. 5 from 24, shooting 21%, and 30 from 37 was better for France. They won the rebounding game by 20. They had 40 rebounds to Portugal's 20, and the turnovers ended up evening out. Laberi was definitely a hard-working 15 points, but Brito 15 points, where really that first half was most of that scoring, and then the second half it really cooled off and missed a few 3-pointers. But here are the second half highlights when there'll no doubt be number 30 with the hairband. Cordinier was sensational. And Julian with the nice layup. But it was about the defense. Really frustrated, and you see Sasha Brovniak hit the floor, and that was really the game. Nice little layup there by Sasha, but for me, I think the French were so tough. They started out a little, you know, with nerves, and that's usually the case when you're at home in front of your fans and your friends. You get a little bit nervous, but they definitely settled into the game by this man here down the middle. This was the highlight of the night, Mr. Cognier. He rocked the ring with that one as he said, come on fans, get into it, and that's definitely where the game changed. But all 12 players played this evening, and that's very, very important because they will play again tomorrow night against, I think they have Hungary, their next game. So definitely shared minutes in the legs. And talking about Hungary in this group E, lost to Montenegro 67-83. But they'll worry about them later. It was all about the French this evening. They shared the ball up in the air as Perry missed that one. I was a little disappointed. That was easy money. And long, from long range, three. And that was it really. Once the third quarter, everyone just started to see the basket a little bit bigger. And it really just frustrated and put the Portuguese to bed. So we'll see the last part of the second half highlights as we see JT really coming alive in the second half. And this will be the third win for France. They have now beaten everyone in this group, Montenegro, Hungary, and now the Portuguese. They are sitting on top of this group and looking very, very good and healthy to go through to the next round. But there we have it. France, like I said, 3-0, Montenegro 2-1 as they beat Hungary 67-83, and Hungary with one win, with Portugal now with 0-3. But anything is to play for because there's still a fair few games left in this group. So thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Azania Stewart. This has been a delight. France beats Portugal, and that man there, Cognier, was fantastic. So have a good evening and join us soon for some more action.
Attends, tu passes à l'hôtel ou pas?